YouTube, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. It has been a minute since I have made a video, but I'm back, and in today's video I'll basically just be giving like an advice video and stuff for the girls to really wake up and realize that you are special, okay? Because I had to learn this about myself. We all think in the back of our minds like, I'm not enough, I do this the wrong way, I do that the wrong way. We have to look in the mirror and be like, I am enough, okay? It may not seem in the moment like, you know, I could do better. And that's a good mindset. Always, you know, try to aim higher, do better. But we also have to give ourselves credit in the moment, because that's how we get unmotivated and just start feeling icky about ourselves. So, like, as women, as girls, young girls, we just have to recognize our worth, and we have to love ourselves first, especially before we get into any relationships or even start to think about a boy. We have to love ourselves, because love is just the center of the universe. Without it, like, everything will crumble. Okay, so when I was younger, like, I've always been a lovable person. I just love to love, and I think that's why I've been like, I don't say I get heartbroken all the time, but I feel like I get taken advantage of because I'm just so giving and I just want to give my entire heart. And sometimes that's not reciprocated. Like, the other person could be using you. They don't really love you the same way you do. So at the end of the day, you end up getting used. And this is why I say you have to love yourself. Because if you don't and that happens, then you really just, you're not going to think you're worth anything. You're gonna go down this depression spiral, and no one has time for that. Nobody. So this is why when people break up and then they just hop back into another relationship, that's really damaging yourself, because you're not taking the time to really be like, I love myself, like, I appreciate myself, because you are important, okay? You are putting yourself in a relationship, and you have to realize that when it's just starting out, that person may not love you right away. You know, stuff takes time. And if they love you too fast, that's also a red flag, because they haven't seen your flaws. They haven't seen you when you're probably not looking your best. And to fall in love with someone, it goes way beyond looks. You have to really know and understand that person and accept them when they're at their worst, when they're at their best. Like, you just have to accept them for them. And in this world, like, well, this generation, I feel like everything's so superficial, and we only, well, I can't speak for myself, but some people, they only go for looks. Like, oh, that's the best looking girl I've seen, that's the best looking boy. And that's, you know, that's good. Of course, we want someone that we can look at and we're like attracted to, but beyond that, especially if you're dating to marry, it has to be beyond that. Otherwise, it's gonna be short-lived, and nobody has time for that. Because, like, when I said how I used to go in and out, well, it's not really in and out of relationships. I just used to give my heart to some people, and then it would just be crushed, and then I'm just like having to go back and repair and heal. But currently I am in a relationship, and this by far is the best relationship I've ever been in. The way he treats me, the way he looks at me, the way he talks to me, it's just all with love. You know, when you can just sense that someone loves you and you love them that same exact way. And this is like something that I can't really, I've not like been looking for it, like, it just really came to me. And like, this is why I say he's like a blessing, and you guys will see more of him because I'm gonna do vlogs and stuff. But yeah, like, I wasn't looking for this relationship. I feel like if you go out and you try to search, you're gonna get like not the best results. So this one, I know it's like really pure and it's honest because it just came out of nowhere. So, you know, I'm working on myself though, because I'm not perfect and I still, you know, do little things that I don't like, and I have to work on that, but that's just being human. And this video is about loving yourself enough to get into a relationship to love somebody else. If you don't think that applies to you, I really recommend to just take a step back from relationships in general and really go into yourself. And if you don't like something about yourself, fix it. And I'm not saying looks wise, because I feel like that's always the first thing. Like, oh, I don't like this about myself, I don't like this about myself, like, I'm gonna change it. you have to go within, and then it's gonna show, like, looks wise. Because if you're a bad person and like inside, that's gonna show. That's gonna show eventually, and then they're gonna like not want to even mess with you, no matter if you are the prettiest person on the planet. Nobody's gonna mess with you if you have a bad heart. And that's just how it is. That's just how it is. Me, like I said, I have my moments. I'm not like the nicest person in the world. Some people may think that. I have my moments where I just, you know, am irritated, and they look at me and they're like, oh, this is not you, and it really makes you like look at that person in a certain way. And I never want anyone to look at me and be like, oh, she has an ugly spirit, she has an ugly soul, because no, we don't have time for that. So love yourself, and when you get into a relationship, the other person will know that you love yourself, because you won't tolerate disrespect, you won't tolerate cheating, lies. Like, you'll respect yourself so much, and they will see that and they'll be like, oh, I can't just do anything. Like, I really have, it'll make them want to be a better person, because they see that you're already like loving yourself and you're working on yourself. Like, you just have to have a good mindset, you know? And that's what we're gonna work on all 2024, is just having a good mindset, loving ourselves, knowing our worth, and eventually we'll get into a relationship that is so good that we really will just want to hold on to it. So that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I miss making videos, and I will make way more. But yeah, this is the end of this one. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.